Thank you, Robert. It's a historic area of the city that's often overlooked when it comes to tourism, but a local filmmaker hopes to change that and invites you to join her on a journey as well. This morning, we are pleased to be joined by Michelle Mall and Bill Snow. Good morning, Michelle. I'll start with you. What inspired you to make a documentary about Moncrief Springs?
Right, so thank you for having us here this morning, by the way, Rich. I was, born and raised on the north side, and I have so much love and pride for my neighborhood. And I started thinking about all the things that I love that really don't get the shine they deserve. And so I said, I think this is a really great opportunity to talk about the hidden gems that's on the north side, because so much development is happening. People are building new houses on the north side. And I said, one of the most historically significant spots on the north side is the Moncrief-Myrtle Avenue corridor. So I did some research and I found all these wonderful stories about Martin Luther King, visiting Mount Ararat Baptist Church was on Myrtle Avenue. I learned that Hank Aaron played at J.P. Small's baseball park, and all of those sites are featured in my documentary, which also inspired the urban hike that we're going to be doing with the Sierra Club. So my film is really a community conversation, and having people like the Sierra Club and my friend Bill here take an interest in that is really making my heart smile, because I love the north side, and I think there's a lot of people out there that love the north side too.
Well, Bill, let's talk about this urban hike, because when a lot of people hear the Sierra Club, we're thinking of, John Muir and, redwoods and, outdoorsy thing, but more like in a forest in nature. But an urban hike, I guess, does this really just prove that you can just get out and explore nature even in somewhat of a concrete jungle?
Really, wherever you are, Rich. The Sierra Club, as you've alluded to, is the oldest and largest environmental organization in the United States. We've been around since 1892, as you said. John Muir is our founder. From the very beginning, one of our charters is to be able to take people out into nature and help them reconnect with nature, and what we call outings. And we do, just in Northeast Florida, we do over 100 outings every year with 1,200 or more participants. And the idea is, no matter who you are, where you are, it's important that you connect back with nature and understand where we need to protect it and how it benefits us as people. And so what we do is talk about bringing people out into nature, no matter whether you're in the forest or in your local environment, just in your backyard. So there's beautiful areas in Moncrief Springs, along the Ribault River, where we're going to be conducting events to get people out and see their
Well, let's get a
backyard.
preview of this. What are some of the specific sites that people will see along the way?
Yes, I mentioned Mount Ararat Baptist Church. I mentioned J.P. Small Baseball Park. We're also going to go to Emmett Reed Park, which is along the Emerald Trails S-Line. And so people are really excited about the Emerald Trail. People are really excited about the new things that are coming to the north side. And if people want to get involved, they can go on our meetup page to sign up to be a part of the hike. We already have like 30-something people signed up. So we know we're going to have to do this again because we have so many people that are eager to explore the north side and learn about environmental justice and social justice and how they work together. If they want to be a part and contribute to the film, we are taking donations because we want the film to really have everything that it needs so that we can compete in the film festivals in 2025. The film will be premiering in the fall of this year. And so there's a QR code that you'll be able to share.
We actually have a QR code right here. See if technology can work. If people bring their phones out and scan this right here.
Scan the code, scan the code.
Bill, I do want to talk real quickly. Northeast Florida has so many, ecosystems, really. How exciting is it that there's an organization like this really bringing people into the city for urban walks to find an ecosystem where they live?
Exactly, that's very important. 100 million people in the United States, 28 million of them children, have no easy access to a natural space or parks. And we want to, as the Sierra Club nationally and locally, we want to increase access to park systems, natural spaces. We've got a wonderful park system here in Jacksonville, but access is an issue for certain areas of the city.
Especially the north side.
It's a long way to get out, particularly north side.
Yeah.
So first of all, let's discover what's in your own backyard, or rediscover. Maybe maybe your daddy knows, maybe your grandpapa knows, but get back to those areas that have already provided solace to people over the years. but then let's look at how we get people out to the other areas of the city who may have transportation obstacles. So let's look at it. We have a program called Transit to Trails that's looking at how do we use public transportation to connect people to natural spaces.
Well, wonderful. Very much. Well, Michelle, Bill, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll have more information on her documentary as well as the urban hike.
And you get some swag too. I got a Moncrief Springs
How do you
t-shirt
like
for
that?
you.
Oh, very cool. That's wonderful. And if people go on the hike, would they be able to get something similar like
They'll
this?
be able to get some swag. They'll get some information about the film too.
Very cool. We'll have all that information within this story on our website very shortly. Michelle, Bill, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much for having us.
We're back right after this.